little game of imagination. It's late at night. The world is quiet. Your bed is calling. You're slipping under the covers, stretching your legs, adjusting your pillow, and just before your eyes close, a single frustrating thought sneaks in like a thief. Why is this fat still here? That one area. That stubborn patch. That soft little mountain that refuses to flatten no matter how many salads you've eaten or how many times you said no to dessert. Maybe it's your belly. Maybe your thighs. Maybe the dreaded back bulge, whatever it is. It sticks like a loyal pet you never adopted, and you've had enough. Now here's the twist you probably didn't expect. The most powerful moment to change that isn't during your workout, or while you're counting calories, or even while you're skipping dinner. It's right now, before bed. Because your body doesn't just rest at night. It recalibrates. It makes deals. It either stores fat like a greedy dragon or releases it like an old burden. And believe it or not, you're the one holding the key to what it chooses, but you have to understand the system to work with it, not against it. Let's rewind the clock and look at the real enemy. No, it's not carbs or fat, or even that one slice of birthday cake you ate 3 months ago and still feel guilty about. It's hormonal confusion. See, your body isn't a simple machine that runs on math. It's a biological orchestra, and your hormones are the conductors. One wrong signal, one late-night snack, one stress spike, one Netflix binge till a.m., and the whole performance turns into chaos, so the fat stays. Not because you failed, but because the system is confused. Now, how do we reset that system? How do we send a message so clear, so consistent, that your body finally says, "Oh, you're serious about this now?" You create a ritual, not a workout, not a diet. A ritual, a short, calming, strategic sequence of steps you do every night before bed that flips your body from store mode into burn mode. And no, it doesn't involve sweating buckets, skipping meals, or drinking some disgusting detox tea made from tree bark and tears. Let's break this down like a story your story and walk through what this ritual could look like. First, the breath. Before we do anything else, we breathe. Not because it's trendy, not because it sounds spiritual, but because it works. Deep breathing lowers cortisol, the stress hormone that signals your body to cling to fat, especially around your midsection. You don't need to chant or sit on a mountaintop. Just sit down, close your eyes, and breathe in for 4 seconds. Then exhale slowly for 6. Do this 10 times. You'll feel silly at first, sure, but your nervous system doesn't care. It's listening. Every slow breath is a message. It's okay. You're safe. You can let go, and that's when the magic begins. Now, we move to light movement. Here's a strange fact. Your muscles can talk. Not in words, obviously, but chemically. They release little messengers called myokines when activated, even gently. And these messengers whisper to your fat cells, "We're using energy. You're up next." That's why doing a few light squats, wall push-ups, or even some stretching before bed isn't just nice, it's strategic. You're activating the command chain that unlocks stored fat. You're not just burning calories. You're sending signals. 3 minutes. That's all it takes. Next, we avoid sabotage. The worst thing you can do after those squats? A cookie, or chips, or wine. Anything that spikes insulin right before bed throws your body into storage mode. Fat burning requires low insulin. That's just how it works. So instead, have a cup of chamomile tea. Maybe a magnesium supplement. Magnesium not only helps you sleep, which is crucial for fat regulation, but it also improves insulin sensitivity, reduces water retention, and helps your muscles relax and repair. you're not depriving yourself. You're setting yourself up for hormonal success. But wait, this isn't just about biology. There's also a psychological war going on. A sneaky one. See, your brain doesn't like delayed rewards. It's CRAV's instant gratification. That's why you reach for chocolate instead of patience. That's why you think nothing is happening even after 5 days of doing everything right. But real change lives in compound decisions. Every time you choose the breathing, the squats, the tea, and skip the snack, you're training your brain to feel good about discipline. You're reprogramming the internal reward system. And one night, you'll look in the mirror and realize, it worked. But don't stop there. Let's go deeper. Sleep quality is the unsung hero of fat loss. Poor sleep means elevated ghrelin, your hunger hormone, and suppressed leptin, your fullness hormone. That's why after just one bad night, you crave carbs like you haven't eaten in weeks. Want to sleep like royalty? Make your bedroom cool, dark, and silent. Avoid screens for 30 minutes before bed. And try a lavender pillow spray or a weighted blanket. These tiny changes can dramatically improve deep sleep, which is when most fat burning and hormone balancing occurs. And if you're thinking, this all sounds too easy to work, you're not alone. We've been taught that fat loss should hurt, that it has to be earned through pain and punishment, that the only path to confidence is paved with misery. But what if that's a lie? What if fat loss isn't about fighting your body, but listening to it? You don't need to run a marathon, or starve yourself, or detox till your kidneys cry. You need rhythm. You need respect. You need to treat your body like an ally, not a stubborn enemy. Because here's the raw and filtered truth. Your body wants to heal. It wants to be leaner, lighter, more energetic. It just needs the right conditions. And guess what? You control those conditions every night before bed. You control whether your body goes into chaos or recovery, whether it clings to the fat or lets it go. So tonight, when you're brushing your teeth, staring into that mirror again, don't sigh. Don't criticize. Don't curse your reflection. Do the ritual. 10 breaths. 3 minutes of movement, no sugar, magnesium or tea, dark room. Quiet mind and sleep. Let the science work with you. Let the fat melt because you loved your body, not because you hated it. And if you're still not convinced, if a small part of you is still saying, but I've tried everything, then maybe it's time to stop trying everything and start doing one thing consistently. Let your new story start tonight. Because this isn't just about fat. It's about freedom. From insecurity. From noise. From chasing. And maybe, just maybe, the most problematic area isn't on your body. Maybe it's the belief that you need to be anyone else but you. But you are enough. Start with one breath. And tomorrow, you'll wake up a little lighter. Not just in weight, but in spirit. If this resonated with you, tell me in the comments, what's your nighttime ritual? What's the habit you're going to try tonight? Because someone else out there, someone scrolling right now, feeling stuck, hopeless, frustrated, might read your comment and believe in themselves again. And that ripple, that's how real change begins.